We're rolling. What's good with y'all? So family, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And welcome back to another lit reaction video. Hopefully we on episode 13. I think I'm gonna go to episode 20 or maybe even 30, but as soon as I hit episode 20 or 30, I don't know, whatever I feel, then I'm gonna step back, take a break from reaction videos, maybe do a little bit more vlogs, a little bit more skits, I don't know. But before we get started, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and join the family because you already know we lit in the game. Now, without further ado, if you do not like scary stories of any kind, if you do not like horror animated stories, I give you a chance to click off. I'm not going to be doing these for too much longer, so I give you a chance to click off. Actually, my next video, I might just do like a try not to be satisfied. So stay tuned for that, or I might just drop a skit because I got some skits that I haven't edited yet. But without further ado, this is a guy stalked me and my dog got killed. Now, some people take their dogs a little serious. So, I don't know, this man do look like a stalker though. So, let's grab our blankets, get comfortable, and let's tune in.
I was 26 years old when this incident happened.
One
day, I was taking a walk with my dog,
She's 26.
Molly. After walking 2 more blocks, we saw 3 men smoking on the porch and talking to each other. 2 of them didn't pay attention to me, but one was staring in my direction. He was a bit bigger compared to the other 2 guys. He looked like he was in his 20s and was also bald. I quickly looked the other direction, but then he yelled at me from behind. "Hey, gorgeous, nice puppy you got. Come over here and let me pet."
Bro, hold up. That mimicking voice was horrible. Hold on, let me turn this down for all y'all headphone users. But that mimicking voice was horrible. And he looked like he smoked too much. That's how I'm gonna put it.
At her. Then I heard laughter coming from the other 2 men. So I ignored them and rushed over to my house. At first, I didn't tell my parents anything, thinking that it wasn't that serious, but I was wrong. The day after, I walked my dog as usual, but because I was feeling a little bit scared, I took pepper spray with me. I walked past the same house hoping not to see that weird man, but he was there again. He was sitting on a rocking chair on the porch, and when he saw me, he shot up from his seat. In fear, I picked up Molly and bolted down the sidewalk, trying to get away from him. But to my horror, he was chasing after me. He pushed me to the ground, making me fall onto the hard concrete floor and dropping Molly. I started screaming for help, for anybody to hear me, but he covered my mouth. Clawing at his hands, I realized that I had the pepper spray in my pocket. So I grabbed it and sprayed it in his eyes, and after a while, he eventually screamed out in pain and rolled off my body. I quickly got up.
Oh my God. Y'all saw that? I was just in a trance, like my reaction was so, I don't even know how to put it, but you had a gut feeling to bring that pepper spray, so that was a good thing. Also, why is the dog just standing there like nothing happened? Oh, she just dropped me. I guess I'll just stay here and watch her get killed. Not even bark at the man.
Then picked up Molly. When I got home, of course, I frantically explained the situation to my parents. My dad, who was a retired Marine, wanted to go to that house, but Mom just told us to go to the police station. I told an officer what happened and showed him my injury, but they didn't really help me. A couple of months later, I started working at a 7-Eleven. One day, I was walking home after my night shift, and when I turned the corner, I noticed a truck driving slowly and way too close to the sidewalk. I didn't pay any attention at first, but when I was...
Are you dumb, stupid, or slow? I think you're just slow. Because if you saw the truck and it's driving slowly and you just said it was driving too close to the sidewalk, why would you pay no attention to it? Obviously, you paid attention to it because you mentioned it. If you paid no attention, why would you put that detail inside the story? Now, because I'll be listening. Don't try to sneak past no little details because I'll be listening to all the details. Like the details that I need to get my hair done.
Standing in front of my front door, I looked behind me and saw the same car. 2 men were in the truck, and I could see that they were watching me. I told my parents
They look like cone heads, bro.
again, and because of this, my dad was on the lookout in front of the house for a few weeks. Nothing really happened until that night. That night traumatized me, and the guilt still chokes me to this day. It was about 2 in the morning when Molly started barking at something out the window. Being too tired, I just shrugged it off and drifted back to sleep, until I woke up to the sound of Molly yelping in pain. I opened my eyes and saw my dog's lifeless body on the floor covered in blood and a dark figure over her. It was him. Do you think you could get away from me? No, you were wrong. He climbed over me and started punching my face. With my blurred vision, I kept on kicking and hitting the man, but he didn't even flinch. And next, I heard him struggling to get his belt off. Pure terror swept over my...
Hold on. You don't lock your windows at night? What's wrong with you? And he was punching you on the face. If those were clean hits, I feel bad for you. I don't care if I was asleep or not. I would have got some clean hits back. I would have been mad and you just sitting there. That night traumatized me for life. I'm not saying that it shouldn't traumatize you because you're a kid, but you can at least get your vision together. Kick them where it hurts, okay? Alright? Because under all circumstances, that's a life or death situation. You got to stop her in your house. Like, and why aren't you screaming? Isn't your parents in your house? Like, come on.
Body. I let out a scream before he could cover my mouth. All of a sudden, the door swung open. My dad held his gun in his hand, and my mom was behind him. As soon as Dad saw the man, he shot him twice. The man screamed in agony, and I pushed him off of my body. Dad grabbed him and started beating him, showing no mercy, and Mom called the police. I then ran to Molly, but she'd already passed away. About 5 minutes later, the police arrived, and they arrested him.
Poor doggy. She was trying to protect you. Now I see why you had guilt. But the man was punching on your face. I mean, and your dad showed no mercy. So I guess that's a win-win because you just said your dad was a retired Marine. That is a big deal. But it looked like he was punching slow. It looked like he was punching like... They were connecting, but it didn't hurt. That's what it looked like. But you said he showed no mercy, so they must have been harder in real life than the animation.
It turns out that it was not only that man, but also his other 2 friends who conspired this. Their plan was to break into our house, kidnap me, and rape me. Fortunately, they were caught and sentenced to 16 years in prison for multiple charges. Until now, I still live with my parents because of the...
This fool. Now I see why you were traumatized. Bro, they is sick. They is really sick for this. I'm glad you not as traumatized for sharing your story, because maybe people will lock their windows and their dog might not pass away, and then people won't climb into their windows and they don't have screens. I have a screen over my window, so I'm pretty much good all the way through. So I don't know why y'all don't have screens. I mean, sometimes I wish I don't have screens. Let's just get going with the story.
the fear of being alone. And I feel sorry for Molly. I really miss her. I miss her so much. I'm a savage.
Hold up.
Classy. Bougie.
Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed that lit video. Now, like I was saying, I do have screen on my window, but sometimes I wish I don't. Just the fact being that I want fresh air without having to because I be getting marks right here, pressing my face against the screen door. But sometimes I wish I don't. But that story was crazy. Y'all really need to start locking y'all windows, no lie. So I got some more stories coming for y'all. It might not necessarily be horror stories, but it's going to be stories in general. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Because if you subscribe, you're just a part of the family. You're probably the latest person in the game, and I already know. Whew, my hair gonna get done. But I'll see y'all in a few. I'll see y'all tomorrow, actually, because I upload every day now. Like, I'm not slacking. Like, I upload every day. I did upload yesterday, but I ended up taking that down because that was too short of a video. But, yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because you already know what it is. And in the meantime, you know what to do. Stay awesome, be awesome, embrace awesome, and live awesome. Peace.